Lashes and diamonds, ATM machines. These are a few of my... Oh, hello. Oh, welcome to my mansion. I know, I have everything, don't I? From the smallest of things to the largest of things. I have them all. Name something I don't have. Got it upstairs in the bedroom. Have it outside in the courtyard. Try again. I have 5 of them right in my kitchen. Is that really all you've got? Like I said, if it can be had, I have it. How did I acquire all this stuff? Well, I'm a collector, you see. Of stuff, obviously. I collect everything. If I see it, I want it. And if I want it, I've got it. What? You don't just want what you see? No. Why would you not want things that you see? If you see something you don't have, don't you covet it? Don't you want that item so much? For instance, my neighbor, her name's Listen. She's not nice at all. In fact, she's quite a nuisance to my being. If I could own her house, I would, but she won't leave it. Listen is not a person of my status. She is a giver. She gives away her stuff. She doesn't hoard it like I do. She just gives and gives and gives. But you know who she doesn't give to? That's right. It's yours truly. Instead, she wants me to give my stuff to other people. Me, in my kingdom, with my own things, and she wants me to give my things to other people? I don't think so, Listen. She is always just donating to the needy and the poor and the wanting, but not me, and I'm the most wanting of them all. Some days I think she doesn't care about me. Regardless, my point is, I want her house, and I want her out of it. If you could make that happen for me, I'd be a very happy woman. Can you? Can you make her leave that pretty little house of hers so that I may have it? It's not like it's a big thing. It's only got 2 bedrooms. I don't even think she uses one of them as a bedroom. I think she uses it as a den. Please. I can't stand it. It would make such a cute little cottage dollhouse for me to play in. See, I have plenty of dolls. I have so many dolls of so many different brands, with long hair and short hair and some with no hair at all. And they're beautiful. And I have clothes, abundance of clothes. Not just for me, but for the dolls. I do love them so. They keep me company. You see, when you have all this stuff, you really don't have room for friends or family. All you have room for is your stuff. And I have to take care of my stuff. I go through and I comb each of their hair, change their clothes. All of my items over here, do you see them? Do you see these boxes stacked up? These are pristine, unused supplies, and every day I must go through and I dust them, until they're sparkling clean. Are you not impressed? Are you not thrilled with my stuff? No. What do you mean you're not impressed? I have everything anyone could ever want, except for Lysin's house. What more could you possibly need? Friendships. I don't need friendships. I have things to fill the place of those friendships. These things never talk back to me. They never betray me. They never steal my love out from under my nose and whisk him away to Hawaii without my permission, and then end up getting eloped and married and have a child before I know anything about it. Right. They never do that to me. Instead, they sit, they look pretty, They agree with everything I say. I've never heard a negative word from them. Look at it. Do you see my bed? Come see my bed. Look at it. Look at all these stuffed animals. They may not be as warm as another human body may be, but they comfort me. They give me something, je ne sais quoi. They are not a substitute for human affection. I don't need any of that. How many times must I tell you? Look at this stuffed fish. Have you seen him? I call him Todd. His name is Todd, and he's a beautiful fish. Or this octopus. I call her Shelby. Isn't she beautiful? Doesn't she have the most lovely tentacles you've ever seen? Or what about this sheep? I call her Sheepy. I know, not creative, but it suited her so well. Isn't she just the fluffiest thing you've ever seen in your life? What do you mean? There's room for me in this bed, and that's all I need. I sleep on top of Todd because he is big enough to be a body pillow. Oh, excuse me. Someone's calling me. See, I have friends. Oh. It's just a game notification, but regardless, I do have some friends. There's no time in the day to attend to people. They want you to hang out, go to movies, go to dinner with them at that Italian restaurant down the street and order pasta carbonara? Carbonara? Whatever it's called. I just don't have time for all these things in the day. Can't you see I'm busy? Between my stuff, and my other stuff. When would I hang out with these friends? I don't think you understand. I'm not a person. I'm more of an item person. For instance, you walk into the store. On your left side is some girl. Let's say her name is Catherine. Catherine stands there and she waves at you. That's all she does. She says hi, maybe. She waves. But on the other side, look at the other side. There's a jewelry store. There's a diamond necklace sparkling at you. There's a ring with a gem so big you've never seen one like it in your life. It sparkles as the sunlight rests upon it. And what does it tell you? Does it call to you like it calls to me? And then here on the other side is Catherine with her waving hand. What does Catherine have to offer me? What is she good for? She stands there and waves. What? Conversation. I could have a conversation with my jewelry if I wanted to. Well, it doesn't matter if it's one-sided. If it's one-sided, I'm just being agreed with the whole time. What are you doing? What? Hey, let go of my hand. Why are you holding my hand? I suppose it feels kind of nice. But that doesn't mean I want human attention. I am perfectly happy with all of my items, my stuff. Can't you see that? What, are you hugging me? You can let go. I suppose it is kind of warm. No, you're right. Not even Sheepy hugs me like this, and has such warmth radiating off of them. I refuse to admit that I was wrong. I'm not wrong. Stuff is just as good. I love my stuff. I don't want to get rid of it. Really? I can have my Shelby and Todd and Sheepy, and I don't have to get rid of them to make friends. But can I still take Lysin's house? No. You want me to become friends with... Wait a minute, how long are you going to hug me for? No, I don't want you to stop. It's just Well, never mind. I can't have Listen's house. You want me to become friends with her. But she gives. She might give my stuff away. Boundaries. I think she'd cross right over that boundary and she'd give away my precious collection of blenders. Do you know I have a blender for every type of fruit you can possibly imagine? Specialized. No, don't stop the hugging. It's helping me think. Yes, my blenders. You don't think she'd give them away? They are cold, and I suppose I haven't really used them. I mean, I don't often pick up dragon fruit, so I don't know why I have that blender. I don't like mangoes, so I never use that one either. And I do enjoy this hug. Do you suppose if I moved some of my blenders, Lysin might come over and chat about this friendship business? Perhaps she would share her house with me. No, okay. I won't mention her house. Do you want to know something? No one has hugged me like this since my mother died. She was the last person to hug me, and I miss her terribly. You know, she bought me my first doll. A beautiful doll with red hair that curled down to her butt. She was the most beautiful doll I've ever had. And do you know what happened to her? I lost her. I lost her. I lost my very first doll that my mother gave to me. And I'll never get her back. I know it's a silly thing. Ever since Mom passed away, I've collected all this stuff. I suppose I didn't have as much before then. We really were kept to the basics. We're minimalists, to be honest. She was very good about keeping things tidy, but I keep my stuff clean. I just have a lot of it. I don't know. Perhaps I could use some human attention. Perhaps I need a therapist. All in all, your hug has melted something inside of me. Something that had frozen over and become cold. Perhaps I can find time for friendships.